Well, we finally got one. Memory Express called and said a 3080 was available, so come and pick it up. So let's just open this up right quick and take a look at what this card actually looks like. What? It's empty. Turns out this card knew exactly where it had to be and it just jumped straight into the test bench, so here we are. Welcome everyone, Rabid here, and I finally got my first 3080 card and I am quite stoked for this. It is a EVGA FTW3 Ultra card and this thing just looks like a monster and a beast compared to my 3060 Ti's, and so far I'm loving this thing, but I do have a love-hate relationship with it already because I'm kind of disappointed in the efficiency of the 3080 cards. Another thing is you do have the high memory temps with that GDDR6X memory, so let's hope this does not thermal throttle. I've seen mixed reviews on it. A lot of people say these ones are good to go right out of the box. Other people said they did have to do memory pad changes. If it comes to that, then I guess that'll be another video. When it does come to NVIDIA cards, EVGA is top notch. They're like the Sapphire of AMD. And this card looks pretty amazing. That heatsink is bulky and nice. Obviously everything is tight because temperatures do seem pretty good and we are not witnessing thermal throttling yet. So let's look at some hash rates. So I just fired up some hash rates here and I threw in some settings from people have gave me previously in the past and whatnot. So we are at 99.82 mega hash, 43 on the core. 222 watts it's saying we're using. I'm using 80% fans. Some people use 75 all the way up to 100. And we got 1040 core, 2400 memory at a power limit of 224. We are using the straight all core thingamajigger that HiveOS is using, because when I did go to minus 500 it did use more power and lost mega hash. Absolute core, that's what it's called right there. I am going to let this card run for a little while just to see if we do run into any thermal throttling when it comes down to it, and then we'll be right back. We have been running for about 2.5 hours and we're still at 99.81 mega hash. Do some YouTube magic and we went inside of our actual miner to look at the settings still, and we're at 99.81, 43 on the core. Again, I'm not sure what the memory is running at, but we're at 80% manual set fans and 1050 on the core and 2400 memory with a power limit of 227. Now it is saying we are only using 223 watts, so yeah. Okay, so let's look at some power consumption now, because I did drop it back down to the 1040. I let it run for those 2.5 hours there at 1050. 1040 didn't seem to really do anything and it didn't really change the power, so I just said why not. So again, here we are, 281 watts. Now we take off 20 because this system does only use 20 watts from all our tests previous, so everything else is coming from the card. So we're down to, we're using 260 watts mining Ethereum. All right guys, so I did break out the pen and paper and I did some calculating and we're about to get real. I don't know, let me know what you guys think about these numbers and what you guys choose in the comments below. But so we have our 3080, it is 99.82 mega hash at 260 watts. That's giving us 0.38 mega hash per watt. Now our 5700 XTs are actually 0.41 or something. But anyway, a 3060 Ti is 0.45 mega hash per watt. Now two 3060 Ti's is 123.2 mega hash at 272 watts, which is still less or slightly above what we are pulling on our 3080. Now we'll break it down to mega hash per watt. So this 3080 for 98.82 mega hash did come out to $1,218 is his Canadian price. I am in Canada. I paid 0.08 cents per mega hash. Now two of these does work out to be let me see here, $1,440 if you were to get two 3060 Ti's, and that comes out to be 8.5 cents per mega hash. But you do have a big efficiency difference here when it does come to your power. Ultimately, long term, power is what matters. When Ethereum goes 2.0, the merge happens, got to move to other coins, whatever. Again, we do got to test this on other algorithms because the determining factor could be the core algorithms, which we will do future tests on this 3080, obviously. Let me know what coins you would like to see done on this card, and definitely I'll do them. And yeah, but so far for Ethereum anyway, or memory-based algorithms, 3060 Ti's is the way to go. Ultimately, you are going to need like more motherboards and power supplies and cables and all that good stuff, but you can fit a lot more mega hash on a single circuit. So a 30 amp 240 volt, I think it was, you can fit like 2.5 gigahash worth of 3060 Ti's, or you could only fit like 2 gigahash worth of 3080s or something. I did those figuring out a long time ago, but that's just something I wanted to point out here. Let me know what you guys think about these numbers in the comment section below. So don't get me wrong there, I do love this card. This thing is awesome, but when it comes to an efficiency standpoint and everything, I am disappointed in the 3080 when it does come to Ethereum mining itself. I would prefer multiple 3060 Ti's personally myself. But this is a great card. I love them, and I'm actually have another one ordered up because we do got to do more tests. The core algorithm, ultimately when the merge happens with Ethereum 2.0, that could be the determining factor in this. So I do got a lot more tests to do. But I also have a dilemma. What am I going to do with this card when I'm done testing it? Let me know what you guys think, because I do have a 3060 Ti in my gaming workstation. So I'm thinking about putting a 3080 inside my 3900X rig here. That way, when I'm doing gaming and stuff, I ultimately have like one of the top of the line GPUs in there for my gaming channel and all the other good stuff. But the 3060i does the job in anything I need anyway very well. But it's always better to have a 3080 in there just because you can say you do. Or I can throw it in this AAAWave frame, 12 GPU mining frame here, because I definitely have room for it. I got a couple slots on top here, and I got like another 3 or 4 slots on the bottom I could put in with those 3060 Ti's. So I would have to swap out this PSU because we only have like 150 watts left on it, and we are maxed out, but that's all right. I always did want to test out this 2400 watt and put a load on it, so it could be starting to get close to time. We'll just move this 1200 over there a little bit. But yeah, we do have this 2400 watt beast here from Parallelminer. Links are in the description if you need to get that. We got the ZSX amp, or this is the regular ZSX. The amp is actually in that system, but yeah. We got a B250 just laying around here that somehow we got to fill up. So whatever we got to do there is whatever we got to do. There's our CPU mining rigs. So yeah, we have lots of options we can do with that card. But ultimately, we do have lots of options, but putting it in my workstation could also result in, when I go to play a game or make a video, dropping like 100 mega hash. So is that worth it also? I don't know. What do you guys think? Let me know. Speaking of 100 mega hash, we are so close. Let's try and actually hit 100 mega hash on this card and see if it'll hit it, or see if it'll actually hold it or something. So ultimately our memory is pretty good and high. We probably can go a little more, but I'm going to boost the core up about 20 or 30 and see what that does. I went with 1070 on the core. I went up another 100 memory, so 2500, and I boosted the power limit up about 3 to 227 from 224. So that's 4, I guess, not 7. No, that's 3. Never mind. My math sucks. But it is saying 224, and we are sitting at 100.8 mega hash. I'll just hit the refresh right quick here. Let's just go refresh that. Did we jump, move? So yeah, 108 mega hash. What's our power at? We did gain about 3. We lost 3, or gained 3 watts. So that's not too bad, but ultimately that is not very efficient for like 1 mega hash, 3 watts. But yeah, so we can break 100 mega hash on this card, and it is not thermal throttling or nothing, but for the most part, who knows if this is stable. I wouldn't recommend using these settings, but yeah, good stuff. So that pretty much sums up this video, guys. I tried to rush through it fairly fast so I didn't have to make a movie for you guys, so hopefully that's okay and you guys understood everything I did go through. Let me know what other coins you would like to see, and my final thoughts on this is probably, if you're looking for a 3080, this is the card to get. Ultimately, we don't really have a choice with the current market, but the EVGA 3080 FTW3 Ultra Edition is no thermal throttling, good out of the box, just an all-around best card. This is the one you want to get when it comes to mining, ultimately probably gaming as well. So hit that subscribe button, like button, good stuff. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Rabid out. Thanks for watching this video, guys. If you enjoyed this video, please consider watching one of these other videos, hitting that subscribe button, hitting that like button. We do a live stream every Sunday, and Discord link is in the description as well. Thanks everybody again, and Rabid out.